Hey guys, what's going on? Danny AR10 here, and most of you know the Apple conference they had today to announce the iPad, which is official now, is completed, and I want to give my thoughts and kind of quick overview of what was announced and what's gonna happen. Uh, this is also testing a new sound source. I have a new Audio Technica lapel mic, which just came in, and I want to compare the quality with the Blue Snowball microphone. uh, that's gonna be my primary microphone. I'm just testing this out when I use my camcorder. So let's get started with this. Most of you know there's been rumored to be a new uh, tablet Mac that was gonna be announced, and it was announced today. Um, my thoughts initially are disappointment. Aside from the tablet being announced, I thought they would announce a few other things, some iPhone related things, iPhone 4.0. Like in my video that I put up earlier about the rumors, nothing really came true. Everything was just rumors, and the only thing that was true was the tablet, but no details of the tablet were even correct. There's no front-facing camera. There's no camera on it at all. It's not even really a computer. It's more just a big iPod or a big iPhone, however you want to call it. That was my biggest disappointment because I wanted to get rid of my MacBook and go with just the iPad, and it doesn't look like that's gonna happen now. Uh, as you know, it's gonna come with three different models. It's a 16, 32, and 64 gig model. 499, 599, and 699. That's the price point for the three. Aside from that, there's also models that come with 3G, and those are $129 more, or $130 more, excuse me. So just add on $130 to the 499, 599, and 699 price point, and you get the 3G model. They do have data plans with AT&T. They have a $14.99 plan with 250 megabytes of data a month, or an unlimited data plan, which is $29.99 a month. The good thing about that is there's no contract. It's all prepaid, so you can cancel at any time. So that was pretty good. All iPads are unlocked. They use the new micro SIM cards that most of the GSM networks are carrying now. I don't know what that means. Does that mean you can use it, unlock it, or have it unlocked and use it with uh, Verizon's 3G network or T-Mobile? I don't know. It could be. Uh, the look of it, if you guys research it, it looks just like a big iPhone. I mean, it's not even a 10-inch screen. It's a 9.7-inch screen. So it's not even 16.9 or widescreen. It's more like a 4.3, 4:3 aspect ratio, which is disappointing. They demoed a lot of the apps that are supposed to work with the iPad, because if you have the iPhone and you have applications on it, you could use the same applications on the iPad. But a lot of companies haven't even updated their apps to work with the iPad, so it'll be a while before they update it. And even then, in the meantime, the apps only run in a small micro format on the middle of the screen, so it looks like a small little app running on a big screen. You can enlarge it. They call it double pixelated, but it looks just goofy. It looks really bad. They demoed some of the games and some of the apps that are gonna work right out of the box in full screen format, and they also showed the New York Times application for newspapers and articles, and they released or they talked about iBooks, which is basically Apple's version of the Kindle. So now you can download ebooks straight from the App Store straight onto your iPad. Um, they also released a mobile version of iWork. iWork is now going to be on iPad. Each software in iWork will be $9.99 each, or you can get all three for $30. So I think it's Numbers, what is it, Works, and the word processing one. I can't remember the names now off the top of my head, but all three for $30. Um, that's not too bad a price. It looks good. It runs good. It has Wi-Fi, a full browser. Everything's of course multi-touch. Nothing really new. It has maps, which is kind of what the same version of the iPhone has. So that's pretty cool. It has iPhoto. iTunes is like a hybrid between the iPhone version and the computer version. So that's pretty cool. But I'm really disappointed because it really didn't wow me. It doesn't have a camera. It doesn't have. I mean, the battery life is decent. It has a 10-hour battery, but this is not gonna replace my laptop. This is just an enlarged iPhone. That's what it is, and I already have a 32 gigabyte iPhone 3GS. So there's nothing that can do that my 3GS can't do. because my 3GS has ebook readers. I can download books onto my iPhone. It's nothing out of this world. This is gonna be for the real hardcore people who really want to have it. It has your basic connections in the bottom. It has the 30 pin connector, so you can dock it and sync with iTunes just like an iPhone. They are releasing accessories. They have this one cool accessory, which is basically the wireless keyboard with a dock. You can dock it, and you can use the keyboard with the iPad, which is pretty cool. They have a case similar to the Kindle case, which is like a flap leather case that you can use it as a stand. Other details they went into, it'll be released supposedly in 60 days is when it ships, so 2 months from now. If you want the 3G version, you gotta wait 90 days, so 3 months. So that's out of the question for most people that don't want to wait 3 months for this. And it does use an LED screen. It is LED backlit, and that's really it, guys. That's really the overview. It's nothing out of this world, in my opinion. You guys won't see me with it anytime soon. I think I'm just gonna hold on to my MacBook, to be honest with you, because there's nothing that I can see this turning into anything too big. I think this is more gonna be an iFlop. I mean, a lot of people are not gonna like that, but to be honest with you, people who already have iPod touches or iPhones, they're not going to be getting rid of this. This falls too in the middle between an iPod and an iPhone, and it's not too much of a computer. I mean, you can't really download off the internet stuff to it. You can't use it as a laptop at all. I mean, it's just very disappointing. The whole point of this was to, they were pitching the whole, it's gonna replace your laptop, it's gonna replace, your mobile device. Even during the presentation itself, they were talking about how in order to come out with something like this, they wanted to make it better for mobile browsing, for internet, for email. They wanted to make it better than an iPhone, better than any other mobile device out there, and better than a laptop. They even threw the word netbook out there, but they said it's not a netbook because netbooks are just cheap computers, cheap PCs. So, I don't know. I want you guys' opinion. What do you think? I mean, you could change the wallpaper. I'm looking at it right now. Yeah, you can change the background on it. That's the only difference. But give me your opinions. I mean, are any of you guys really going to buy this? I don't see it. I'm an Apple fanboy through and through, and I'll admit that. But this is really, really disappointing because my intention was to buy one and have it replace my laptop like I've been saying now through this whole video. But I don't see that happening. A couple of things also caught my attention now while I was reading. The other thing, does it support Flash? Steve Jobs was demoing the device, went to a website, you got that little Lego block with a little question mark that doesn't support Flash. You need a plugin. So what's going on? It's not going to replace a real browser. What else? What else was I reading? It does have YouTube built in, just like the iPhone, and it does support YouTube HD videos. So that's a throw-in. I mean, I can do that on my laptop. I can do that on my iPhone. But aside from that, it looks just like reworked versions of software that's already available on the Mac and the iPhone, and it was just enhanced a little bit or changed up to work on the iPad. It almost seems to me like they pushed it out there because they've been rumored about it for so long, and that they just wanted to use their existing technology that they've had on their iMacs and on their iPhone and incorporate it into a tablet so they can make some money off it. My opinion. I don't know what anyone else thinks, but that's just my opinion, and I won't be picking one up. I mean, even at $499, that's the price of an expensive netbook for 16 gigs. I don't need it. I already have an iPhone. I have a laptop. Where is this gonna fit in between? Where am I gonna carry this for? There's no point of it. I mean, yeah, it has a 3G built in, and I can take it with me anywhere and browse. But I got 3G on my iPhone. So that's really it, guys. That's really kind of a quick synopsis and quick overview of what I think of the new iPad that was released or it's gonna be released. But I want you guys definitely to comment and let me know what you think, and throw up some video responses if you guys don't agree with me. I take criticism and I take opinions just like anybody else. So please leave comments, and don't forget, rate, comment, subscribe, and follow me on the Twitter. I'll be giving some more impressions and comments of what I think about it through Twitter at DannyAR10. So thanks again, guys.